He was spending the day with Grandma and they were in the area, so they wanted to come check it out too. Let's see what's back here. Looks like a jungle. It's a real nice neighborhood. You'd never even know this was here. Squeeze through the gate. There we go. Yeah, I guess the guy that lived here passed away, and so they're going to tear all this down, clean this yard out, and then rent the house out. But he loved gardening and he loved building things, so he's got quite the collection here of stuff. It is an absolute jungle. His health has gone downhill over the last few years, so he didn't keep up with it like he used to, but back in the day, I guess this was pretty cool back here. I have no clue what's here. My dad was just kind of telling me about it. Hello everybody, Silas back again today, and I got something totally radically different from what I normally do. My dad told me about this place and he said you need to come check it out, so I said okay, let's go check it out. I didn't plan on recording anything today, so I don't have a little deal that I hold my phone with, and all I have is my cell phone, and luckily I had a mic in the truck. That's what this is right here, so I've got to hold it, eat one with each hand, and so we're gonna go through here and see what we can find. I have no clue what's in here. There's lots of cool stuff, all sorts of little homemade funky contraptions, little buildings. I have no clue what we're going to find in here. This one even has electricity to it. Check out all the little wind thingamajiggers, whatever you want to call them. All homemade. He loved building stuff, it looks like. Huh. All sorts of interesting things. Old weather vane up there. I don't even know where to start. Here's the barbecue grill. I'll check out those. Definitely had an imagination, that's for sure. Really cool stuff. I guess we'll go through the building first. There's bunches of little paths that go through here, but they're all overgrown with trees. But he had plants all along here at one point in time. We'll try to squeeze through there in a minute. First, we'll check out this. Duck. I can barely squeeze. Nope, I barely hit it. What else is in here? This is so fascinating. I mean, I'm sure most of it is just junk at this point in time, but what is going on here? I have no clue what this even is. This is his electrical panel? Wow, this is far out. This whole room must have been his electrical room. This is some crazy engineering. It must work because that light's on that. I don't know how we get back there. I think we can go around this other side. Let's check this wall out first. Man, look at all this cool stuff. This is just all these buttons and switches and knobs. Whatever this is. And that, I don't even know what half this stuff does. It has all sorts of funky electrical stuff going on in here. Wow, look at this room back here. Before we continue, as you guys know, I am always on the run. I've always got something to do. And sometimes because I'm always on the run, it's a little bit hard to have proper and balanced nutrition in my life. Recently, and especially since I took my trip to Costa Rica, I've really been working on changing my health habits. And one of the things I've started doing is start drinking AG1. Now, I'm not going to lie, I was a little bit skeptical at first. But even within just a few days, I'd already noticed a huge difference in my energy levels. Instead of a quick boost like some products provide, AG1 helped me to maintain a more balanced energy level throughout the entire day. Even while doing physically demanding tasks, I still feel pretty good. Another thing that I really like about it is just how easy it is to take. Because I've already got the habit of drinking a glass of water every morning, so now I just add in the little extra step of taking a scoop of AG1, adding it to my water, just like that. And I think what a lot of people's biggest concern about something like this is what does it taste like? And it actually tastes pretty good. I won't lie, it doesn't taste quite as good as a nice ice cold southern sweet tea, but it does taste pretty good. It's easily drinkable and it's way better for you, that's for sure. I've been drinking AG1 for about a month now, and I can definitely recommend it if you're looking for a boost for your active lifestyle. So if you're ready to step up your nutritional health, check out the link in the description below. You click that link. They will include for free a 1-year supply of D3K2 and 5 travel packs that you can take with you. Definitely check them out. I highly recommend them. Now let's get back to work. Got my light on so you can see in here a little bit better. But I don't know what's going on in here, but he definitely had something going on in here. whatever this is. Got the microwave. Whatever this is. I have no clue what's going on in this room. This is some sort of, is this some sort of pump? Looks like some sort of pump. Maybe to water all his plants. Maybe he had some sort of irrigation setup built. He's got coolers in here to keep everything cool. He's got gutters to keep the rainwater out. This is just fascinating. It looks like that was a shed at one point in time over there, and all this is added on. Wow, I've never seen anything like this before. I've been in a lot of places that were just packed full of stuff, but this in here is just interesting. All sorts of plug-ins up there and lights. I don't understand the whole purpose of everything in here, but I'm sure it had its purpose. Wow. Absolutely amazing. Not sure what it looks like, some sort of RC truck. He was an electrical wizard, that's for sure. We're going to continue on through here. This is a maze. Look at this bench here, another funky electrical deal. It's got a little natural skylight up above. More electrical stuff back here with lights. See if we can get close to it. Some sort of carousel deal. I don't know what all that is. Here's something here that, man, I really genuinely don't have a clue what any of this stuff does. It's just, I'm sure he knew exactly what everything did. Too bad couldn't met the guy while he was still able to get around and have him come in here and show you what all everything does. All these switches and plug-ins. I mean, this is an electrical fiasco for sure. This is definitely not up to code. But, I mean, it's still here and it never burned down yet, so. Bunches of electrical panels. File cabinets. Yeah, that's just storage back there. Let's go see if there's anything back here real quick. What is this? He's got a radio here. Multiple radios. Oh, that's a, yeah, cassette player there. He had his entertainment system in here even. Homemade. It's a tight squeeze. That was a really tight squeeze. I barely made it. I don't know if it was worth it or not to get back here. Don't really see anything, but you never know until you look. Oh, this is a door right here behind me. Wow. Let's go in this little room. This must be the workshop here. Everything's in its place. Wow. Yeah, this is the woodworking room here. It's got the little exhaust fan up top. Huh. Just crazy cool. Oh, I see. These here open up. Yeah, that's what my dad was saying. Something about shelves that drop down, but that's what he was talking about right here. I bet y'all, yeah, there's a little clasp. So those drop down. You can open them up. Wow. Wonder how long it took them to build all this. We'll keep going this way for now, and we'll go outside here in a minute. There's an old sapphire radio. That's a pretty good piece right there. Christmas lights inside these little cabinets here. Oh, a homemade grabber. Check this out. He used bicycle brakes to make a homemade grabber out of just miscellaneous pieces that he put together. The guy was definitely an inventor. This must have been the vineyard here. It's got all sorts of vines growing up the tower. There's the blade that fell off the tower. Homemade once again. Some sort of funky deal up there. Oh, here's the tower here. Here's another one. Can't really get out there though. He's got some sort of stone out in the middle of it. Over there. Wow. Check out all these homemade blades. This guy loved making windmills and fans and things like that. A whole bunch of them all through here, and they're all homemade. Like this here Christmas cookie can. And here he made some sort of fold down deal out of an old, looks like a box fan. There's part of the irrigation setup there. But if you just look up above you, just non-stop blades and more blades and more blades. All over here is all blades. Here's another blade here, and I'm sure all this had some sort of purpose. Well, some of it may not have had a purpose other than decoration. There's some more homemade blades back there. Several of them, several different styles. Huh. Oh, and this in here, yep, another homemade blade out of it. Looks like old rain gutters. 2 of them. We'll keep working our way through here. Here's electrical plug-in and case inside of that. He had plug-ins everywhere, that's for sure. He had hangers. Boy, I imagine back in the day, this was something else to see. More homemade fan blades. This in here made out of cat food cans. And it looks like a garage door track. He must have loved doing that. Oh, that one still works. Wind's blowing it. More cat food cans. Bunches of little tiny ones here. Got some sort of electric motor on that one. Here's a big one here with, looks like dog food cans or vegetable cans. Wow. So cool. There's just tons of them all back through there. There's more back here. He made different styles of them too. Just whatever popped in his brain, he must have made it. Imagine when all the electrical was working in here and there's lights everywhere. Like there's a light there. There's a speaker there. That was probably hooked into his entertainment system. That way everywhere he was at out here working, he'd have music. Wow. That one's red, white, and blue. We'll continue on through here. Another funky blade with some sort of setup here. I don't even know what that was. This one crashed through the ceiling. Here's another something or another. There's the remnants of one up there. Check out this sink. That's kind of cool. And he's got water running to it. Huh. Wow. Old rocks. I'm kind of lost now. I don't know exactly where we are. I think that's why it goes back to the building over here. He must have had a lot of plants in this area. I don't know if he grew flowers or vegetables or what he grew in here. It's hard telling. We're going to make our way through here now. A lot of these are pretty overgrown. A bunch of little tiny blades up here. If I get back in time before they tear this place down, I'd love to come in here and take a bunch of these blades out. These are all, must have been vegetables here. I walked right past this, didn't even see it down here. Old bird bath. It's got a little plumbing coming out the center of it, so it probably filled up with water. And all these rocks up here, some of these are fossils, like this one here. There we go. That's a fossil. Check this one out here. That thing's huge too. It's the size of my head. That's a big one. I've never even seen one like that before. Let's see if we can wiggle through all these vines. Let's go in here and see if there's something good in here. This must have been his main garden back here. There's bunches and bunches of barrels and tubs and grill lids off old aluminum grills. All sorts of stuff like that. Old tractor seat. Bunches of really neat stuff in here. Another windmill. Bunches more blades and fans. Wow, I don't even, this is just mind-boggling. Let's go through this way and check out what's over here. It's got something there. I don't know what it was. It looks like a tub in the ground. Must have had a little bird bath or fish pond. Got something here, let's go check that out. Some more old fossils. Bunches of neat old rocks. Petrified wood. That piece is really cool. Huh. Gotta watch where you're walking, it's easy to trip in here. Let's see what this thing is. Some sort of bowl or something up on top. It's kind of neat. He's got a sprinkler back here that must have watered this little garden. And he's got a homemade contraption up here with more fans on it with bicycle wheels and cans. Let's walk over here, see what else we can find. Another pond, it looks like. And bunches of little trails with doors on the end of them. So he had to have had some sort of critters in here, whether it was dogs or something, I don't know what. It must have been small, whatever it was though, and couldn't jump over the fence. Squeeze through here, a bunch of buckets, must have been growing stuff in those too. This irrigation system goes to all the buckets through here. So I bet that pump inside all the electrical stuff was to control that pump, and that way he could water all of his plants at once without having to go through and water them individually. Can't really get through there, there's a bunch of trees right over there. Listen to the birds. We're back to the building, it looks like. Some more homemade fancy stuff. Bunch more pots. Squeeze through here. More irrigation setup. Looks like something else homemade back here. I don't know what all this controlled. Maybe more pumps for irrigation, I really don't know. Can't tell what all that is. Almost looks like some sort of a, I forget what they're called, but the, oh, what are they called? The things that run in water, that the little paddles catch the water. My brain's not working. I've been working too much today. They got the little baking pans on there, maybe to catch water, cause it to turn, I don't know. And we're back at the entrance. All sorts of fancy homemade stuff here too. Wow. There's the building again. Yeah, this electrical setup is definitely really cool. And now that we kind of see what else is out there, this here must have controlled all his irrigation. I mean, it had to have. Because there's all sorts of pumps and everything all through here. And then this setup over here is what controlled his speaker setup that he has all through his yard. Wow. Hopefully, like I said, if I can get back in time before they tear all this down, I'll come back and I'll try to save a bunch of the blades, maybe something like that. But otherwise, it's all just going to get torn down, and they're going to rent the house out, and they're going to turn this into a regular yard once again. If you guys enjoyed this one, you want to see more stuff like this, please let me know in the comments. Leave a like on this video. They've got a major job to clean this place out. Major job. This is not going to be an easy task. Oh, I didn't even notice these. Old Chrysler and an old Dodge hubcap center. Huh. Must have had rose bushes through here. It'd take a crew of guys a long time to come through here and get this done. It'd almost be better just to bring equipment in here, like a skid steer or a mini X or something like that. Rip it all out of here. It's a shame to do it, but if you're not the guy that built it and you're just going to make it a rental house, there's really no use for all this stuff. I'd love to have something like this. Maybe I need to build something like this out at the junkyard. If you want to see me build something like this out at the junkyard, let me know in the comments. If we can get 5,000 likes on this video, I'll begin the process of building something similar to this. Wow. We've already gone through all this. I'm just going back through it again just to see if there's anything I missed. It's hard to believe this is right in the middle of town. Real nice neighborhood. Just amazing the things that are hiding right around you. You just never know what's out there. Check out this big stone right here. That's a big slab of that same stone that was over there. Really cool. This is definitely an adventure. Adventure and a half right here, and this is an unexpected adventure once again. Made from scratch. It's definitely awkward holding this phone with one hand and the microphone with the other. probably look pretty awkward on the camera too. The guy that owns this place, his name is Marvin. He's with Golden Rule. They have a lot of rentals around. He gets a lot of houses like this, buys them at auction or different things like that, and fixes them up, rents them out. So that's what's going to happen here. But yeah, this has definitely been an adventure. This is a ton of fun coming through here. I sure hope I make it back in time to come in here, but it is what it is. You can't have it all. I was busy looking up instead of down, and I managed to step on a nail. Or a screw or something. Must be a screw because it's not coming off. There we go. Yep. Didn't go all the way through though, luckily. But with that, I think I'm going to go ahead and head out. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. I know I sure had a ton of fun. Is this pretty cool? Yeah. He was spending the day with Grandma and they were in the area, so they wanted to come check it out too. I already put the microphone away, but that's okay. He's going to go through here and we're going to check this place out. You see all this junk in here? You see all this junk? Mm-hmm. Yeah, lots of junk. Let's go this way. Let's go this way.
This way?
Yeah.
Why are you doing go that way?
Because that thing's blocking it. What does it do? Show me what it does.
It spins.
It spins?
Yeah, and it actually stops.
Oh, yeah? Yeah. If you guys enjoyed this one, you want to see more stuff like this, please let me know in the comments. Leave a like on this video. Thank you guys for watching, and as always, I hope you have an absolutely fantastic rest of your day, and remember to get out there and find an adventure. We'll see you next time.